Is there a spiritual right and wrong, good or bad? With all of the crazy things happening right now in the US, maybe in the world, is there justice, spiritually speaking? Hi, I'm Kaylin, and I have been a spirituality teacher for nearly 2 decades. I have written several books on spirituality, and what I love doing is helping people raise their energetic frequency, because when you raise your own energy, you shift everything around you and you improve your life. And everyone that I've ever worked with and that I've ever known is always about improving their own life. As I've improved my own life, I have made several of my dreams come true, such as moving to Florida. I wanted to live in a nice, wonderful tropical climate, having a flock of parrots, and having my family. So living your dreams is possible, and it hasn't just been me. I've also helped a lot of my students do the same thing. Now, have we done it by seeking justice? Are you seeking justice? Are you feeling like these are really unjust times? You know, perhaps you feel that way, and it wouldn't be unfounded. However, I talked to a girlfriend of mine a couple months ago because she was feeling that way. And I told her, you know, you gotta have to sort of put things in perspective, because the truth is there's never been justice. Have you ever heard the idea that on a spiritual path there's no judgment, that spirit doesn't judge? Are you going, hey, wait a minute, Kaylin, are you saying that spirit doesn't think murder is bad? Spirit doesn't judge murder. Spirit, if you will, the universe, God, whatever you want to call that, thinks that there is what is in alignment for you and what is not in alignment for you. What is going to help you with your expansion, what's going to help you shift and raise your frequency, what's going to help you raise your karmatic energy, and what's not. So if someone is about to kill you, they've got a knife to your throat, and you kill them first, I am not going to judge, but I'm not going to say that that was wrong of you. If you innocently, for no reason, randomly walk up to someone and kill someone, I'm not going to judge you, but I don't think that I'm going to want to spend time with you, because I'm not sure you're doing things in alignment, and I don't want to be out of your alignment. Do you see what I'm saying? There isn't a universal right and wrong, in the sense that the universe doesn't sit there and judge and say this is right and this is wrong. So what am I saying about, especially about these crazy times? What I'm saying is what I had told my girlfriend. You know, unfortunately, there have been people abusing children, putting them to labor, beating them, beating other people. There's rape, there's sexual abuse, there's domestic violence. You know, there's all sorts of things in every corner of the world. I am not justifying anything. I'm saying that we want to put things in perspective. When you put things in perspective, one of the things that happens is you're not going to sit there and go, I'm living in these crazy bad times right now. It's so bad, horrible. What kind of energy and panic and drama does that create? Now, I'll grant you, I think we're in the middle of the Da Vinci Code. I feel like we're watching this incredible mystery movie. I can't remember who wrote the Da Vinci Code right now, because Dan Brown, did he write all of this? Because our times are crazy. But what I'm suggesting is that this isn't the definition of justice. You can't go forcing the world to be just, because you'd have to monitor, manage, and really micromanage every house, every mouse, every cat that is chasing a mouse for no reason, or chasing a bird for no reason, every person that growled at someone else and didn't smile back. You couldn't do it. That's not the way that you're going to wake up into a world that has more peace and more love in it. So what am I saying? What do you do? Is there spiritual justice? Well, no, in the sense that there's no spiritual judgment. So in order to define something as just or unjust, we would have to judge it. And in doing so, and in trying, you go crazy and you lose sight of your own self and your own spiritual path. So in these crazy times, the very best thing you can do is be sane. In these crazy times, the very best you can do is focus on the peace in your home and try to spread that. Focus on the love in your home and try to spread that. Focus on the fact that, yes, the world is growing, hopefully evolving, hopefully just having growing pains, and making some mistakes along the way. We all make mistakes. What I'm suggesting is, instead of worrying about judging it, instead of worrying about whether or not something is right or wrong, look for what is correct for you. Look for what resonates in your heart and apply it to yourself and apply it to your life. Look for the peace in your life. If you think that these are unjust times, and if you think that everything is crazy and dramatic, ask yourself, what do I need? What do I need my world to be? What do I need my world to have? And answer your own question. Let's say your answer is, I need to feel calm. I need to feel comfortable. I need to feel like I can trust someone or something. My purpose right now in focusing on these videos has been that I have felt a calling to come and really show up for people who want someone to hear, to listen to, and to help them along their path. I'm not here to tell you what's right for you. I'm here to tell you, find what resonates for you. I'm not here to tell you that there is the right way and people are doing things wrong in the world. I'm here to tell you that spiritually speaking, there is no judgment, and that you want to find what's missing in your life and give it on to yourself. And if that resonates with you, then you're going to shift your experience. You're going to shift your energy. You're going to raise your frequency and your experience. Right now, I think that a lot of people are probably feeling very uncomfortable. All of the things that we have held as our spiritual fortresses, our emotional fortresses, our livelihood, such as free speech, all of a sudden it seems like you have to really be careful what you say. People are being silenced. You know, there's just all sorts of things happening that we can call crazy. They're crazy onto what we deem all right. We used to be able to express ourselves freely. So in these times, I just want you to recognize that it actually doesn't matter whether or not you can go shouting on the streets for whatever political party it is that you stand behind. You don't have to be able to do that. Maybe you should be able to do that, and we can talk about that, and we can talk about what resonates for you, and we can talk about what's correct for you, but there's no point in judging what's right or wrong. What we can say instead is, even if you can't go around walking down the street supporting who you want to support out loud, you can still find your power. You can still find people like me or other people who are going to resonate with you and are going to help you find the peace in your life, in your home. You can still find within yourself the power to bring to you what is going to create a sense of more stability, more security, if you are feeling insecure, for example. This is an unlimited universe. You might be finding limitations in some of the things that are happening politically at home, in our country kind of thing, or maybe abroad. But in an unlimited universe, you aren't limited, and within yourself, your experience can be different. You can find the peace, you can find the comfort, and you can find the strength that you're seeking. I have worked with students, like I said, for nearly 2 decades, and they have gone and put my words to the test. They've lived it, they've raised their frequencies, and they've raised their experiences, shifted what they are living and shifted their own power to have a very different experience. You can do the same. So don't feel that the way the world is right now, or the way your city is, or the way your country is, has to define you. You get to define you. When you're on a spiritual path, you will define it by putting judgment to the side, by recognizing right and wrong. Go to the side, and there is what resonates for you. And more importantly, there is what's going to make you feel safe, comfortable, and secure. If you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe so that Lorenza and I can squawk at you next time. And if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment below if you have anything that you want me to talk about in a future video. I'm here to try to help bring you support in these turbulent, exciting, whether that's an uplifting excitement or a scary excitement, and maybe tumultuous times. Until next time.